Welcome to the show this afternoon from the Community Food Sharing Association. Egg Walters. Hi, Egg. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brian.
Well, it's been quite a week for you.
It's been a real whirlwind, actually.
You started off with the fire on Tuesday, and maybe you could bring us up to speed as to where we are today.
Well, we had a fire at the warehouse, and as everyone knows, I mean, all of our inventory under was destroyed and contaminated. So we never had so much as a can of soup left to pass out to the food banks. And the public has certainly rallied around the cause, and certainly with Vocm Cares, with the big food drive that you got going on with Coleman's on Saturday in both the locations. We're really looking forward to that. So we needed to get a warehouse space so we could get up and running again. And I want to say the provincial government came up with the old Eastern Health building that they used to use for a kitchen in on Pippi Place. And we desperately needed that because we know there's going to be a lot of food come in from your food drive on Saturday. So we're up and running with that, and Ames are sending down a new pallet jack and a new forklift so we can have a lend of that. And there's a lot of people, you know, everyone's in the same boat and they've got two oars in the water.
Well, it's great that the communities come together like this. And when we talk about people donating money, that's very important. But to get us over the hump, we also need foodstuffs, right?
Yes, and this is why it's so important that people come out and support the Vocm Cares Coleman's food drive on Saturday, like I say, in their two locations around town.
All right, we want to bring another special guest in with us this afternoon, someone I know, Margo Bruce O'Connell from ExxonMobil, Hibernia and Hebron. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Brian.
So you guys have been involved with the Community Food Sharing Association for a number of years, because I remember a number of years ago you doing food drives. You started a food drive for them.
That's right. Probably 20 years ago, Egg and I got together and had a look at his warehouse in the day. I think it was Hibernia Management and Development Company at the time, and recognizing that at winter time it could be fairly bare, and we decided that year to have a food drive. Our company made it very competitive, floor against floor, and our contractors got involved, and all the owners, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Suncor, Equinor at the time. And it was a lot of fun, and we were all trying to bring in the most amount of weight. And we've had really food drives in some version as an industry since then. And so it's been a long-standing relationship with the Community Food Sharing Association.
Now, Margo, when you heard about this fire on Tuesday, I know that your staff went right to work because you have that association with the Community Food Sharing Association.
It's funny, I didn't get a chance to mention this to Egg, but I immediately started getting emails and texts from lots of employees saying, not are we going to do something, but what are we going to do? And so I'm really pleased to be able to announce that ExxonMobil Canada is providing $15,000 in funding to support Egg and his team in getting back into the business. And Hibernia Management and Development Company Limited is also providing $15,000. So I'm really pleased with that.
That's an absolutely fantastic donation, you know, and ExxonMobil have been for years and years and years, at least goes back at least 20 years, supporting food banks, and not only food banks, but supporting a lot of charities throughout Newfoundland and Labrador. So hats off to you guys for all your help.
Thank you. And in fact, a lot of our employees are bringing in groceries today, so we'll deliver those to the Vocm drive tomorrow.
All right. Well, that's great, $30,000, and that will go a long way. Egg, we talked about how you can take that money and turn $10 into $400. How do you do that?
Well, you know, by having a warehouse, being able to accept donations, you know, taking all the food in from the downtown Santa Claus Parade, from the City of St. John's food drive, and food that we can source on the mainland through Food Banks Canada. And what we do is we look at the total dollar amount of food that we collected during the year, and we look what it costs us to do that. And it works out that for every $10, actually this year, for every $10 we can source and distribute about $480 worth of food.
And one more question. How many food banks do you supply to across the province? There's
54 food banks throughout the province, and we supply them on a demand basis. So if a food bank in St. Anthony is short and they're looking for supplies, we'll send it to them the same way as with the food bank in Nain. Now, there's a little difference with Nain because we have to ship up there before the bays freeze over, and then we ship up again in the spring after the spring thaw.
Well, we are certainly looking forward to the Vocm Cares food drive tomorrow, and we're going to be at Coleman's locations starting bright and early at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we'll be accepting your donations. Now, you can also make a cash donation at Coleman's tomorrow if you want. Of course, food, we'll take that too. Margo, a final word from the folks at ExxonMobil?
Just, good on you folks for organizing the food drive tomorrow. I know how important it is, and I just want to say how proud I am, I guess, of our employees and the contract community in Newfoundland and Labrador overall. Everybody really rallied for such an important important cause, and it's great to see the community come together the way it has.
And one more word, Egg?
Yes, I must say, Coleman's, we got a call from today, and they're committing a $10,000 donation as well.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Incredible. All right. Well, good stuff. Egg Walters from the Community Food Sharing Association, Margo Bruce O'Connell from ExxonMobil Canada. Thank you both for coming in today.